Hello guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a bunny for this upcoming spring season, and we're going to start chaining 11. For this tapestry I'm going to use a Tunisian Simple Stitch, so we're going to work onto the back of the chains. So we turn our work and we will work onto these back bungs right here. We're going to skip the very first one, and the stitch that we have on our hook counts as one. So we're going to work onto this little chain right here. Yarn over, we pull, and we keep our stitches in our hook. And of course, make sure you count your stitches. I know I've done it before where I add a stitch somewhere and we should end up with 11 stitches on our hook. And with all of our 11 stitches in our hook, we're going to do a return pass. So for this very last stitch, we're going to chain one, so yarn over and we pull through. So now we're going to yarn over and we're going to go through 2 of our stitches, and then we should be doing that for the rest of this row. And then for our very next row, we're going to be working onto those front loops only of our previous row. So we insert our hook, we yarn over, and the stitch that we had on our hook counts as one. So this one's 1, 2, and 3. And right now we're going to do a color change. So we're still going to be working onto those front loops only, but instead of yarning over with our yellow, we're going to yarn over with our white. And we keep doing that. Five more times. So now we're going to drop our white and pick up our yellow, and we're going to yarn over with our yellow, making sure that this back yarn is nice and loose so we avoid any kind of warping or tension. I know I've done it before when I'm like, it doesn't matter, but it does. It really does matter. For you to keep your tension nice and loose so you can kind of like slide your piece within your hook freely. So now we're going to chain 1 onto that very last stitch. It's always a chain 1 onto our very last stitch, and we're going to yarn over and we pull through 2 of our stitches, and we're going to do a color change whenever we have a different color stitch on our hook. So now we're going to drop the yellow and pick up the white, and we yarned over with our white 2 stitches. And again, for our very second color stitch, whenever we reach it, we're going to change our colors. And again, I'm going to do one more row with you. So we need 2 yellow stitches, and then we're going to do 7. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm kind of counting off screen. So 7 white stitches. Nice. And then the very rest of our row, which is only 2 stitches, are going to be done in yellow. Of course, remembering that this back yarn should be nice and loose. And like always, chain 1 onto that very last stitch, and then pull through 2 and do our color change whenever we have 2 colors on our hook. And as you notice, as you work through your project, you'll notice that your project will start to warp or curl. And I always use like this little clamp to clamp it down and get that piece of work out of my way. And there you have it. This is only just a starter for you to work on this tapestry by yourself. I know now that you can do it. You can always go back and replay this kind of starter video. And of course, down below on the description, I always leave the Pinterest pattern that I'm following. Or if you rather just take a screenshot, pause this video and take a screenshot of the image on screen, that'll be fine by me. And you can always follow along with me.